Bill Gross and I went to college together at the Grand Forks, North Dakota, and got our flying degrees there, and then we both ended up flying in UPS. And he was flying a trip, and I was with him on the trip, and he said he was got this program started, and he was asking me if I'd be interested in helping him out, and I said sure. So I've been with him since the beginning of Farm Rescue.
Well, we were at the Ag Show in Minot a couple of years ago, me and Gene Spitzka, neighbor, and we were walking along. We walked by the booth, and we knew two people that were in the booth, and we started talking, and they said something about volunteering, and Gene says, if you sign up, I will, and here we are.
And I said, you know, I'd like to sign up for a couple of weeks, and Warren said, well, if you do, I will. And I said, well, I'm going to. I think we should be able to do it for 2 weeks. Well, here we are the third year later, still doing it, and the reason we're doing it, or I'm doing it, is because I've worked all my life for myself, and I feel that it's time to help someone else. There's a lot of good people out there that are hurting and have problems, and if I'm capable of doing it, I will, and this is why I'm doing it.
He came home and said, you know, he talked to Gene at the farm show, and Gene asked if he didn't have time to volunteer, and we had moved to town, so he did have time. And after that, he filled out the paperwork and couldn't wait to go.
I flew with Bill Gross. We worked together at UPS, and he told me all about what he was doing. Thought it was a really good cause and really piqued my interest. So when I got home, I called my dad and told him about it. And him and his brother, Bill, my uncle, both grew up on a family farm, and they were both really interested in it, and I didn't have to convince them at all. They all wanted to come help, so we started last year, and it's our second year working with Farm Rescue.
Randy gives me a call, and he says, hey, Dad, flew us this fella Bill Gross, he said, and he's got a program going, Farm Rescue. And he says, it's really neat. He said, I think you'd really like to try it. He said, what do you think? And I said, that sounds good to me. I said, let's go. So, and I said, well, I got a brother, you know, your uncle. Yeah, he said, I'm going to call him.
Well, I got excited. I got excited because I knew, I didn't realize there was that much farming went on in this part of the country, but I know west from us, where they really farm, it's really, really, you know, I get to run some bigger equipment to what we can run back in Pennsylvania. And I was really excited and couldn't wait to get here. And
boy, I'll tell you, we got some good guys. You know, we get along so good. We have a good time with each other, teasing and joking, and everyone is such a good worker, and we just couldn't have a better bunch of guys. I just that's probably one reason why I'm still staying here, just with the camaraderie that we enjoy with one another.
We're blessed with a group of knowledgeable people that have stepped forth and chose to help out with Farm Rescue.
Well, I'm a retired farmer, and we milked cows for 30 years. We quit that in '99. Then 3 years ago we sold our range cows, and the wife retired from teaching.
We're all retired farmers. I think one guy in our crew was a retired school teacher, and he also farmed. So.
And then working with the guys that we're working, because we have a real good group of guys here. Everybody gives everybody else a little bit of static, and they take it back, you know, back and forth.
I grew up in Carpio, North Dakota, and I did grow up on a farm and ran tractors and combines my entire life. So for me, it's just a good way to come back home. And
yeah, we all just have a good time. We get along just super, yeah.
couldn't wait to get back. Really enjoyed it for the cause and whatever. It's really been a great experience.
The satisfaction of helping people in need and running John Deere equipment and working with the soil and harvesting crops. I love farming, and that's what I've done all my life, and I don't plan to retire. I plan to just keep on working until I retire in the cemetery and the Lord calls me home, because I believe in what we're doing is good for everyone. And I just truly enjoy farming.
I'm just an ordinary guy helping somebody else that needs help.
We get some thanks for what we're doing, but I think many people don't realize that, you know, what we're doing could not be done if it not were for the sponsors that are helping us and supporting us. It's almost unbelievable what we get from Bremer, Walmart, and all the others, and of course the wonderful equipment that RDO provides us with. It's just a pleasure to run this stuff, and without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
If it wouldn't be for the sponsors, we wouldn't have a program like this.
I get so excited when I see a farm rescue pickup go by because it's got all these sponsors' names on there. And
Takes money.
that's right.
Takes
that's
money.
Right. Everything takes money. That's
Yep,
right.
takes- and
That's
a lot
right.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody wouldn't jump in like RDO and provide big tractors, combines, and planters, where would this family be? Maybe this would be the year that would have put them out of business.
You know, it's so amazing that all these companies are so eager to help. I mean, they've got wonderful sponsors.
RDO as a sponsor, boy, that top of the line equipment is really neat to operate, and they supply farm rescue with everything they need to get going. And without big sponsors like that to make this work, it just wouldn't happen.
And we do have good equipment. RDO supplies us with top-of-the-line John Deere equipment that second to none. It does a great job. And we have GPS.
I can't say enough about farm rescue and the volunteers and the sponsors.
Well, they do a terrific job of supporting the program, and anytime we are out anywhere and Charlie happens to have on a farm rescue cap or something like that, there's always someone that comes and asks about it, and people that come and say, where can I send a check? And the businesses are doing a great job.